Can you be that bearish, Treasuries, Mohamed?
Not 4%, but I take his point that we are changing regimes, and that if the ECB stops buying at the end of this month, which it said it would, at the end of December, which it said it would, then we do have QT going on around the world. So I'm with him in the sense that there'll be fewer buyers of government bonds, especially non-commercial buyers, but I wouldn't go as far as 4%.
So, Mohamed, the Federal Reserve at the moment is facing the problem it faced a couple of years ago. A lot of people feared the end of QE, then they feared the first rate hike, and now we fear QT. Should we fear QT that much?
If you are in risk markets, you should certainly pay attention to it. If you're just looking at economic growth in the US, no. I love your phrase earlier today of the notion that the Fed this week reclaimed optionality. It reclaimed optionality with respect to the path of interest rates, not this year, but next year. But the market, which has been conditioned by years of central bank repressing financial volatility, have taken that notion a little bit too far. I mean, they've converted it into a Powell put. We're not there. We may get there, but we're not there right now. This is much more about just reclaiming optionality, as you said earlier today.
That's what I think is really interesting too, Mohamed, and thank you for bringing it up, because next year the market is really pricing a dovish outcome for the Federal Reserve. Does optionality necessarily have to be a dovish outcome? I guess is what you're trying to say is no.
No. I mean, I do think we're going to see a migration down in the blue dots in December, more towards where the market is, but a gap will remain. I think it is optionality. These are not final decisions. It's just optionality, as you put it. But understand, and the Fed should understand, the people who formulate Fed communications should understand that the mindset of the market is looking for the Bernanke put. It's looking for the Yellen put. So it will take any signal and run with it, as it did this week.